Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Elder, for the sake of the Roselle, I've come to speak with you about the key.
Lord Serenoa, I am not one to speak in metaphor and code.
On va parler de ça déjà.
Could this pink rock be the key?
Where did you find that?
So it is the key. What do you know of it?
Dis-moi.
Clearly I can deceive you no longer. I shall tell you everything.
Quoi? Tu l'as caché aussi. Tu t'aurais tué de me dire la vérité? C'est ça que je comprends pas. Mec, j'ai quand même refusé pour vous sauver les miches. Hein. C'est toi ton but de m'aider son don d'un retour.
Pink rock?
A simple taste shall tell you all you need to know.
Essayez donc de porter à votre bouche. Du sel.
My word, it tastes of salt. No, it...
Truly, a rock of salt.
Indeed, it is. This crystal before you was brought here by Lady Olea.
My mother brought this?
And you knew of this the whole time, Elder?
Yes, but the seeds of conflict ought not to be left in the sun where they are. That was our decision.
Are there any other crystals like this?
There are. Lady Orlea spoke of a repository rife with...
And where might that somewhere be?
Unfortunately, I do not know. And I fear the knowledge passed Lady Orlea herself.
Do you know anything about this, Lady Frederica? Anything at all? Did your mother ever mention these crystals to you before? It is imperative that you remember.
I apologize, but this is my first time hearing of them as well.
Calm yourself, Benedict. You're scaring the lass.
Calm myself. The very existence of this crystal changes the nature of our realm as we know it. If you have ever wondered why Hazant oppresses the Roselle or confines them to the source, this is your answer.
So they did it all to hide the existence of the repository and monopolize salt.
And not just that, anyone who finds that repository could reign over all Norzelia.
Would it really have so great an influence?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her. It is one of Hazant's fundamental beliefs, one that, due to their monopoly on vote, but no longer. With this crystal alone, we can prove their doctrine false.
Ah, intéressant, ça c'est vachement intéressant. Continuez là. M'intéressez plus là.
There may be hope for us yet.
A report, my lord. Hazant's army is on the horizon.
Lord Serenoa, if you would.
Of course,
Ouais, c'est parti. Hein.
I leave the matter in your capable hands.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a hein?
Lord Serenoa, how unfortunate it is, but for disobeying the Holy One's order, I must strike you down.
Vous savez que je vous ai battu. C'est juste que vous profitez du nombre incroyable que je peux pas défier. C'est tout.
It is a mere fragment of something we have discovered in this village. It is a crystal made entirely of salt.
What madness is this? This is salt, indeed. How is this?
It appears to have been passed down among the Roselle, and in a quantity large enough to rival the source.
Nous ont beaucoup assez pour remplacer la source.
Unbelievable.
Perhaps so, but we have proof. Salt can be found in places other than the sacred grounds beneath the goddess's feet. I am certain the implications do not escape.
What is it that you want?
An audience with the Holy One. And a guarantee of safety for us and everyone in this village.
It would
Il
be
va
a
l'accorder.
waste to dispose of both the crystal and House Wolford here. Very well then. I shall secure you an audience with the Holy One. And you have my word. The village will be safe from harm.
Thank you, Minister.
Yes! Bouya! Arrêtez votre danse de combat.
Oh,
C'est moi le chef. Maintenant, mettez tous à quatre pattes. Ça, on appelle échec et mat. Bande de connards. Oh! Allez, là, c'est la dose de la victoire pour moi.
A crystal of salt. Or salt crystal, shall we call it?
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessings of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
Can you imagine if crystals like this were hidden beneath the surface of Norzelia?
I cannot imagine Hyzant being blind to their existence.
Moi aussi.
Salt is the
Agreed. Which leads me to believe that they have relentlessly oppressed the Roselle to hide it.
Ah, on verra.
You intend to negotiate with the Holy One then?
On voit comment ça donne tout ça. Mais je le sens bien. Ouais.
Correct. This time we shan't fail. Not with this salt crystal in our hands. Hyzant will swear its support to
Qu'est-ce
us.
que t'as à dire là? Rien?
If their teachings are truly false, could you not ask them to free the Roselle at the source?
That is a risk we cannot afford to take. Our first priority is rebuilding Wolford. Without it, we cannot even hope to protect our own Rosellan village. I do hope you understand.
I see.
Ouais, là, il faut
What
pas
will you
exagérer.
do
Hein.
once granted those
À mon
privileges,
avis,
Benedict?
sauver déjà notre royaume et nos peuples, c'est déjà pas mal. Hein.
What will I do?
I tire of being made to decide like this time and time again. Don't you, Serenoa?
I do. Our choices grow ever harder each time.
It's time we decide what to do for ourselves. I wish to reclaim Glenbrook. With Hyzant beside us, we can defeat Esfrost. So when we meet, I will ask the Holy State to go to war with us.
Bien joué. Ça, c'est la voix d'un dirigeant. Ça non, c'est bien, c'est cash, c'est précis et fermez vos gueules, c'est tout.
House Wolford
J'ai raison.
protects the Roselle in defiance of the Holy One's orders. Hyzant sends an army to punish Wolford for their disobedience.
Ouais, ils ont arrêté de
Honored though
combattre.
they may be, Serenoa and his comrades discover a crystal of salt, hidden in the Rosellan village. Benedict leverages its very existence in negotiations with the opposing General Exum. The crystal holds the power
Alors,
to
vous êtes
change
des
not
chiens
only
maintenant.
Hyzant,
Vous m'obéissez.
but the entire
Bientôt,
land
cette
of Roselia.
région, je vais
With
le
it in
maîtriser
hand,
de main de
Serenoa
fer.
goes-
Ce sera moi le dirigeant. J'ai hâte de savoir la suite. Là, ça commence à être intéressant. Hein. Et j'ai toujours pas fait mon mariage sur tout ça. J'ai toujours pas le mariage. Hein.
We
Et là, je vais vous
granted you
casser
an audience
grâce
because
à
of
mon
Minister
sale.
Exum's petition, but I did not expect you to show us this. A crystal made of salt. How very fascinating. It certainly does contradict the doctrine here in our blessed land. Or it would, were it real. Have you any proof that this was not created by magic or technology?
Well,
C'est bien.
With
Bah, je
all
sais.
due respect, Minister, I have a question for you in return. What do you think of Esfrost and Glenbrook's decree to stop trade with Hyzant? I think it nothing more than a threat. Neither would last very long without our salt. Gustadov is no fool. Such an edict would not come without proper countermeasures. such as another source of salt, for example. Having their own salt would make Hyzance redundant at best, and your nation would soon find itself in dire straits without them.
What is it you
Pas
want
mal.
from us?
Your full support.
Lend us your strength, and together we can defeat Esfrost, and Hyzant's ties to all nations will remain intact.
You mean to start a war? The kingdom of Glenbrook may be naught but a puppet now, but it was once your homeland. You understand this, yes?
We do.
Even so, my people do not wish for war. We must try to resolve this peacefully first.
Do you think Gustadolf can be reasoned with? Need I remind you that it was he who invaded Glenbrook? He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Tu peux tirer ton masque, hein,
Be that as it
pour que
may,
ça éblaye, il ferme
neither
l'organe.
my people nor soldiers will accept it as a reason to go to war.
Then I shall give you one. For I am the second son of King Regna. Roland Glenbrook.
Boum! Alors, je vous ai tous niqués, les frères! Tac, tac, tac!
There is no mistaking that face.
So the prince lives to slay his kingdom's invader. We could not ask.
If you need a just cause to go to war, let it be. We must stop Gustadolf.
Alors, rien à quoi dire, regarde?
It all makes... Oh, Holy One, have you heard? Pray, tell me what... It shall be done.
Comment t'arrives à l'entendre? Moi, je l'entends pas
Wolford,
celui-là.
Prince Roland, heed the words of the Holy One. The holy state of Hyzance stands with you. The Holy One would see you defeat Esfrost and restore peace to Norzelia. Our nation shall spare no effort in your fight against Gustadolf.
Voilà!
From this day forth,
C'est comme
we
ça,
support
4 sur
Prince
table,
Roland
frère,
as our
et je vous
commander,
baisse
and
tous!
Lord Serenoa as one of the saintly seven.
Alors, le prince Roland, vous êtes désormais le commandant suprême, et Sirzana, je vous nomme membre des 7 saints.
Me? A saint?
We are brethren now. We ride to war together.
Ha! J'ai quand même réussi à avoir tout ça sans sacrifier mon peuple. Et là, on appelle je vous ai baisé pour nos connards.
Well, would you look at that? You secured Hyzant's support, and you even got yourself named one of the saintly seven.
We also received a signed
Quel
document
accepté, quoi.
stating the Roselle in Wolfwood are left in our care.
Good going, lad.
Oh, it is Benedict and Roland to whom we owe this victory.
Everyone here has suffered so much on my behalf. My weakness and worthlessness have brought pain and misfortune to you all.
You've got nothing to apologize for. I already told.
I've decided that I must press forward. I ask for your support as always. I know I will need it.
Bah oui, on est
I'm with
potes.
you every step of the way, my lord.
Is something the matter, Federica?
No. My apologies for worrying you.
Now, to battle. We take back Glenbrook with our own hands.
Ah là 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 là. C'est parfait, j'ai rien à dire. C'est nickel. De toute façon là, tout va bien. Ouh, il cache quelque chose encore les gars. Pourtant je vous ai bien baisé hein. Faut pas empirer la situation si j'étais vous. Hein.
Did you know about this salt crystal exam?
No. Neither did I know of Prince Roland's survival. I thought he had perished.
Likewise. What did you make of the Holy One's decree?
Hyzant is a grand nation, but unfortunately not one blessed with a bountiful harvest of anything other than salt.
Ça c'est
Were
vrai.
we not able to trade, there is no doubt our nation would wither to naught. We've relied solely on salt for much too long, and that reality was made painfully clear to us.
Enfin, à mon avis, il est obligé d'accepter.
Harsh.
Il était obligé d'accepter de toute manière.
Do you think we can Esfrost.
Bon, bien sûr, je suis là.
Mark my words, Minister Camso. There is no fight Exham Marshal cannot win.
Celui-là, alors vous passerez. Vous avez la chance, hein.